Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as a report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. We're a little bit early.
If you paid more
Why?
than
Well, we're
$15
just going to catch up on some comments here. Say hello to Tony Erickson, who is back from surgery and back home now, recovered. That's great news. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. We got a lot of comments to catch up on here. I want to go back to 8 years ago. That's my one thing. We've got to catch some comments from 8 years ago. Mike Hyde, I for one like superheroes on my silver and gold coins. All right, there you go. All right, he likes them on his silver and gold coins. Understandable. Awesome privateer round, says Fun Latitude. Very good. Those were all the rage back in the day. Yes, indeed they were. Welcome. West Texas Stacker is here. Savinator is here. D. Peterson is here as well. Appreciate you guys joining us. Now let's get into another comment. Double sixes. From the Royal Canadian Mint catalog video I did that so many years ago. These Looney Tune coins are far better than the coins the New Zealand Mint did and will sell out, I'm sure of that. Quarter ounce gold is selling out already. The kilo coins will sell out very fast, as well as they always do. The Bald Eagle fractional set I've ordered, as well as the Jade Polar Bear coin. I did a video on the Jade Maple Leaf. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think I remember that. Those were wild coins. It's amazing how many of these coins, how long do they last after so many years? As far as price, did they hold their premium? Not sure. Yeah, West Texas Stacker. Yeah, I don't have very many people here tonight. We're a little bit early, but the algorithm has not been catching my videos as of late too. And so people aren't just not watching as much anymore. Maybe I need to stop producing as much. But the thing is, I stop producing, I'm not going to get the views. It's a weird mix. I'm not sure what to do about it. My channel is not growing. It's stagnant. It's completely stagnant right now. No growth whatsoever. Let's see here. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Hot-headed Joel. Why do we pay taxes when the government prints as much money as they want? We will pay when they require 90% of your income. Will you do it because it's your duty as an American? Well, it's as long as it's they force it, we got to do it, or else we're gonna go to jail. We got to pay our taxes. Unfortunately, I'm feeling it right now. I'm definitely gonna be feeling it this year. So. David MM says, of course, Davey has the faith of the mighty dollar. He's got faith in the mighty dollar. That's right. It's where his bread and butter, you see, and hundreds of millions worth of it, too, via book sales mostly. That's right. And there can be no other way for him. That's true. Yep. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Goldilocks from Wales. Welcome. United Kingdom. Good to see you. Amber is here. Copper Stacks is here as well. And the tribe is here. Thank you guys for joining me here. We're a little bit early, catching up on some of these comments here. Bud Scott says, I've stacked for 50 years now. Wow, that's a good long time. These healthcare scammers have been calling me. They hang up. Sometimes they come through, but they may pop up. We might cuss them out. Still waiting for the moonshot. Maybe my kids will see it. If I'm running out of time, maybe so. And what does a moonshot mean? Exactly. Matt Bittner, thank you for the algorithmic cigarette there on this live stream. Good stream, my friend. Thank you, Boston Stacker. Appreciate Boston Stacker. Has been watching the videos. Good to see JM Unleashed is with us tonight. Welcome, JM. Good to see you. Happy weekend to you. And then slurp our way through here. We've got user. I do business with both Pinehurst and MCM. Hope this is good for Pinehurst pricing. I hope so too. We shall see. See how it goes. I don't know. Here comes another scammer. This one's somewhat legitimate. Well, not that they're not legitimate anyways. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Richard. How you doing?
Hi. You're a little early. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good myself. My name is Ronald. I represent Solid Debt Relief. We were actually texting yesterday about getting you those reductions in your merchant cash advance payments. Do you remember this conversation?
I can refresh the conversation. I don't remember texting with you yesterday.
Well, one of our SMS campaigns that's sent out in regards to reducing your total outstanding business loans or merchant cash advances.
Right.
You had responded yes to this, so we're reaching out again just to see if we can get a little bit more information on your end and see if we can help you out.
Well, when I responded yes, I immediately got another text from the same campaign, the automated text message. I love those. I love getting unsolicited texts. And so that's why I said yes to it, because I just enjoy it. I soak it all in like a good beef jerky, like deer jerky with that special marinated seasoning and stuff in it. I just soak it all in. You understand?
I do understand, and I'm aware of the issue, and I can make sure I get that over to one of our tech support so we make sure that doesn't happen to people.
To get the double text, and I was trying to respond back to it, but nobody would say anything. They wouldn't say anything. I asked for the number. They wouldn't give me the number because I guess it's automated, right?
Yeah, so there might have been an issue with our system on there, and we'll make sure that we can fix that. I do appreciate you making a note of that, though. I would love to get that working.
Well, I appreciate that. I know that you're genuine about that, and I appreciate the genuine nature from which this could occur. You know what I mean? I love that. I love that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that as well.
I appreciate your appreciation of that, too, just so you understand. I want to make sure you understand that I appreciate the appreciative nature that we're having in this conversation right now. I like that a lot. I'm soaking that in, too.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm also enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee, too. It just tastes delicious as well. And I need that high-octane coffee to calm my nerves. It's been a trying day today. You know what I mean?
Why was it trying, sir?
Why was it trying?
Yes.
Well, just a lot of stress at work and, trying to get things going on. Trying to get the algorithm to catch me is a very difficult thing, a very stressful thing. And just overall high-strung, high-wired. So I thought, well, let's get some espresso, high caffeine, and maybe some stimulants, a little bit of the white powder in there just to kind of give that extra boost would help calm my nerves a little bit.
Of course. Well, what industry are you in?
What industry I'm in? I am in the manufacturing industry, and I appreciate the enthusiasm from which you're taking this call and the genuine interest in what I do. This means a lot to me. It gives me a sense of self-worth, which I appreciate.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Now that you've processed that part of the conversation, what's the next question you have? Because for every question you have, I'm going to shoot back with an answer. I guarantee you that.
Okay. Well, ideally, I'm looking to see what your current outstanding balance is on your current debt.
My outstanding balances are somewhere around, I want to say, if I'm as relaxed as Tony is right now, I'm going to say that my debt is a little nerve-wracking, but I'm relaxed about it because I'm feeling the vibes. So it's somewhere around the nature of about $80,000. Can you help me with that debt?
We could. We do have non-default and default programs. What are you, current or defaulted?
Okay, now I noticed, I like to parse language like parsley in a salad. So like the parse, you said you could help me, not that you can help me. So that implies that there may be some sort of stipulative natures or nature's own, nature's valley, nature's salad dressing. In other words, there's a stipulation to this. There's an if and if this. So what is the if?
The if is I'm not guaranteed to give anyone any guarantees, obviously, but that's the case with, I think, any business in regards to providing a service.
Can you guarantee that? Can you put that in writing for me? Because I'd love to have that in a wood burn sign. Actually, I'd like to have that etched on some sort of metal plate. Oh, let's call him back. Because he hung up on me. The son of a biscuit. We gotta get that thing put in writing. Come on now. Hello, Dean. Good to see you. The red horse. That's right, exactly. Come on now. And what's going on with this buddy, with this guy? The Broke Stacker is here. Troll Fighter is here. Gas Grill, welcome. Dean R. Good to see Dean. Annie Oakley. Hello?
subscriber you have called is not available.
Of
Please
course.
leave a message after the
It's a
tone.
fake Google. Hello? We got disconnected. Can you call me back? I need to speak with you ASAP. We were right in the middle of getting something inscribed on something, some sort of saying you said about a guarantee. I need to find out what that is so I can have it put on an Etch-a-Sketch, okay? Thank you. Call me back immediately. I mean, when I say immediately, I'm talking about within the next 30 seconds or sooner. I'm right here. I'll be right here waiting. Right here, right now. Thank you. Call me. All right. Good to see Yankee Doodle Stacker is here. Silver Slammer is here. Good to see one of many. So, my kitten is a grandmaster. Says here, I'm still trying to wait for silver to drop under 20 and gold to go under 19. We might be waiting a while, but we see. You never know. We never know. And on thumb algorithm, that's right. And by the way, speaking of that, if you are here, can you please press the thumbs up on this live stream? We did an experiment on last live stream, and in that last live stream, it worked. By you not thumbing up the live stream or thumbing it down, we got less views. So it does help when you do press the thumbs up button. That experiment was a success. So yes, indeed. All right. And JH says, I'm wondering how silver could ever be money while in the stock market. Spot price changing every minute makes it impossible to know what your money is worth from minute to minute. What are your thoughts, Sal? Well, on the stock market. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean. It's traded on the stock market. Well, it's money. It would be the basis, the foundation. Everything would be just like the dollar index is traded. Well, I don't know. I guess you can't trade. You can bet on the dollar, but that's interest on the dollar. It'd be the same type of thing you can there. I don't know. Crafty Stacker is here. I'm not sure exactly. I know what you're talking about there, though. But anyways, silver's the only way silver's on the stock market, I guess you would say, is the ETFs, right? Thank you, Tony Erickson. And by the way, Tony, how you feeling, brother? Hope you're feeling okay, and hope your pain level is low and you're doing well. Tazante Flight, the silver Krugerrand should have copper in it, like the gold one. Yeah, very rarely do you see that these days with silver products. I don't think there's any silver bullion coin that has a balance of copper in it anymore. I think that's kind of gone. Tucson Bubba is here. He's giving sanitization of the chat here with his bourbon pump. Good to see you. Carl Webb says, I auction on eBay since 2017 and shows that silver and gold coins is different than just the spot price of gold and silver. That's right. Yep, that's obvious. That's true. K. Sullivan, it isn't so interesting when you realize that when BlackRock is the largest institutional investor into A-Mark, thus you could say this is another way to manipulate precious metals. That's true. That is a good point. That coffee's delicious. The coffee is delicious. All right. Let's see here. Oh, did he just try to call me? Let's try to call him back. Try to call him back. Let's see here. Oh!
Sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is not.
Oh, he blocked me, that son of a biscuit. All right. Tucson Bubba. Oh, man, thank you so much for Sal's coffee and sanitizer fun. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, brother. Let's slurp in your honor. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. The first super chat of the night. Thank you, my friend. And dang, 4866 says the following here. Most problems at the Mint are most likely the result of DEI hiring rather than most qualified employee for the position. Boom, you nailed it. That's exactly right. By the way, I made the initial comment here before I got to this part of your video about commenting on the 3-letter reason for the screw-up. Yep, you got it. Exactly right, dang. Very, very good. Ominous Rooster is here. The beer after work is delicious. It sure is. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We've got the World Money Wins on this video about the Mint. Crazy screw up of the Mint. Says, My only experience with the U.S. Mint was the 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars. It was such a nightmare, I swore I would never order from them again. It took about 6 months to get it straightened out. I would have been money ahead buying them for $400 each on eBay instead of $79 from the Mint. I'll be super happy when I dump them. I hear you. Yep, I know it's been an issue for sure. That's good. Tony feels much better. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Here comes another scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Can I help you?
Hi, this is Danny Morrison. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Danny Morrison. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much for asking. How's your day going so far?
My day is going mediocre. In other words, it's right there in the middle. There's some parts of the day where it'll be better, some parts of the day will be worse. It could be worse, it could always be worse. But it's not doing the greatest. It's just right around the middle. I'm a little teed off, if you want to be honest.
Sometimes you are worse, sometimes you are happy, right?
That's right. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm not happy. So I'm leaning more towards the unhappy side at this evening, but it's all right. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. I'm not going to take it out on you.
What's your weekend plan?
My weekend plans, I'm going to probably try to get into some uranium mining this weekend. I got a special suit. I'm going to go down there and see if I can scoop up some uranium down in South Africa if I can. There's some mines down there I'm going to try to get to.
Fishing?
I like to fish for compliments, yes. If you can you tell me how good looking I am?
All right. By the way, do you have Medicare?
I'm still waiting for a compliment from you. I'm fishing for it. Okay. And then you can ask me about Medicare. But the only way you can ask me about Medicare is if you ask me about Medicaid in conjunction with Medicare. And with conjunction, I'm talking about conjunctivitis. So I can use Medicare, Medicaid for my conjunctivitis. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
Repeat back to me exactly what I just told you then.
What's your name?
My name is Theodore Kaczynski. Now, I want you... Yeah, Theodore Kaczynski. Now, I want you to repeat back to me the conjunctivitis thing in Medicare and Medicaid to make sure, so that I know that you fully understood what I just said.
But I have your information.
I know, but you need to repeat back to me what I said about conjunctivitis. I'm starting to get really teed off here. If you don't repeat the conjunctivitis thing, I'm going to be very angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I eat lots of carrots when I'm angry.
What are you saying, son?
I said conjunctivitis. Say conjunctivitis. Do it.
What is it?
I need to... You said you understood it. Now you're asking me what it is? What's wrong with you? Conjunction junction. What's your function?
What is it?
It means that you're the Unabomber. That's what it means. It means that you're the Unabomber. You okay? You understand that? Do you know what the Ben Show is by any chance?
No, you're a mother chode.
You're the Ben Show. You're the Gandu Chudia.
You're a mother chode. You're a
Markelo de Gandu. I thought you understood me, but the only thing you understood is your... Okay, there we go. All right. There you go, Silver Patriot. Good to see you, brother. All right. Let's get over here to Rebel Lucy. Rebel Lucy number 9. Let's see here. She says the following. This is happening all over. All of a product of the declining standard of living, inflationary forces, and DEI hiring practices that are being forced. So employees that were good at what they do are simply being replaced by employees that are diverse. So true that. Yep, that's right, Rebel Lucy. You nailed it. Good to see you. We got Troll Fighter here. We got Mike for Democracy is here. One of many is still here. Good to see you guys. DD Prepper. Welcome, DD Prepper. Glad you're here tonight. Good to see you. And if you are here, I wouldn't mind. I seriously wouldn't mind if you press the thumbs up button. It won't bother me one bit if you do that. Richard says, I have given up completely on the U.S. Mint. Cheap packaging, horrible service, overpriced and excessive with central designs. The last subscribed to the reverse proof set didn't get it. No more. The word is incompetence. That sucks you didn't get your reverse proof set. That, especially if you subscribe to it. That's nuts. Wow. Yeah, I hate that. I haven't given up on them, but I tell you what, I definitely am frustrated. I've been trying to call them to talk to them about the finning issue, and no answer. Now, you leave a message, but they never call you back to the Mint. It's just crazy. No one there to take a call. They don't answer emails or anything like that. Of course, you call 100 USA Mint. There's somebody there to take your order, but they don't know. They work in a center. They're not associated with the Mint. They have nothing to do with what the Mint does. They're just a fulfillment center. Red Crawler. Nice coin pickup, Uncle Sal. Diversity, inclusion, and equity. It's one big joke. The same thing has happened at the FAA, and we see two planes in America crashing into each other soon. Well, we've already had it just yesterday on the tarmac. Two planes crashed into each other. Very good. Very good. Let's see here. Mike, let's not lump all those who may be diverse as not being good employees. No, that's right. It's not about what your color of your skin. It's about the outcomes. It's about equity, and it's about, just because it doesn't matter what color you are, as long as you're competent. That's the most important thing. But they're hiring, Mike, because of more about a person's identity, whether they're female, whether they're black, or some other race, rather than their qualifications. That's not right. Unique Flips, good to see you. Welcome, sign up. Let's see here. We've got Annie Oakley says, I bought the set of 3 Silver Eagles back in 06. They are beautiful. The Mint did a decent job back then. Yes, it did. That's right. And DEI is right. That's the problem. That's racism in reverse. Here comes another scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Adam calling from Marketplace. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, Adam. How are you doing?
All right, I'm fine, thanks, buddy. The
We-
reason for my call is let you know this time we are providing new health insurance information with a wide range of coverage in your area at low cost, sir. So, do you have Medicaid or Medicare?
Yeah. Can you help me with that, please?
Okay, so are you looking for it?
Yeah, I'm looking. Please give it to me. I'm looking everywhere. I can't find it. Help me. Where is it?
But are you national?
Where are-
DNC, so how could I put you there?
What?
You are in national DNC, so I can't forward your call, sir.
I know, but so why did you call me if I'm in the DNC? That's a do not call list, not the Democrat. Why did you call me?
Pick up now, sir.
What? That's the thing. That's what happens. I'm in the do not call list. That's what it means. It's not Democratic National Committee. But what it is it's the scammers they call from India to circumvent the DNC, the do not call list. So anyways, very good. All right, let's see here. Yeah, employees should not be hired based off of their skin color. And DEI goes against equal opportunity. I think it even breaks laws, but they're doing it anyway. It's insane. Very good. All right, let's see here. CCT says quality control and customer service across the board seems to have fallen drastically over the years, and it sure has. CCT and DEI is part of the problem. Exactly right. Very good. Oh, nice. Congratulations from SD Bullion. Congratulations, Cemetery Shop, on that purchase. Way to go. Yes, indeed. Very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? Pakistan. That's why I don't care much for the high premium coins nor numismatic value and only accumulate maximum purity metals for my money. Yep. I understand. Yep, totally understand that. I like to collect, though, so I tend to buy some of that stuff. Very good. Frank Slevitt says, I got the correct COA. It states it's a metal and not legal tender. Mine does not, so I don't know. It's crazy. All right, here comes another scammer. That's right. Check all the boxes, nickel stacking. It's crazy. Hello? 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 All right, very good. Scott says, I sent in a 2022 Liberty to NGC for grading, and it was slightly off center. I was shocked when it came back as a 70. Yep. And Scott's, let me tell you something. This is why modern coin grading is a complete scam. because they completely ignore the edge. They ignore things like finning and off-center grading and off-center stuff. It's just crazy. It's insane. Very good. All right. And Jeff Nelson says, I have kind of soured on the U.S. Mint for the price we're paying for one of them 2-ounce silver could be purchased elsewhere, just a little more bang for your buck. Well, and more likely these metals, they're going to mint so many of them, you'll probably find them in the secondary market for cheaper. But John Lonnie Baker, yep, you nailed it. DEI, bad news for hiring practices. And Patriot Nate Northman says, I think it's most dealers right now as far as shipping. My order from SD shipped today. Finally, it's been almost 2 weeks. All right. Well, this is a U.S. Mint specific order. This is anyways, let's see here. Nothing to do with SD Bullion or any bullion dealers. This is direct from the U.S. Mint. It's a collector coin. You can get them from other dealers too. You're going to pay more. User, I'm really glad I didn't do any more business with the Mint since early 2008. All kinds of problems and aggravation. Don't need the stress. Yep. Quality control's gone down since then, and it's been going on for a while, for sure. All right, very good. Now let's see here. Jay Racer says here, the way the U.S. is going financially, hold on a second, I'm going to get something going here. I'd be surprised if you're getting real silver from the U.S. Mint. Well, it's not that bad. And he said they probably contracted production of silver eagles to China. Well, the blanks are being contracted out to places like Sunshine. I mean, there may be others that are overseas, but they have to be silver. That's one thing they can't screw around with. Mike for Democracy is still buying silver, but I think I'm going to concentrate more on gold. I welcome your thoughts. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last 6 years, Mike for Democracy. I think it's a good idea, especially if you feel you have enough silver, but that's going to be up to the individual. If you have a fair amount of silver, it may not be a bad idea. Even with the gold to silver ratio hovering about 90 to 1, I think that silver is going to stay fairly. There's more headroom for it to move up, but I don't think gold is going to go down a whole lot much more than I think if we start to see central banks. I even did a video about this recently, which didn't get very many views, by the way, where gold goes down or central banks sell a lot of gold, then I don't think gold's going to go down as much as people may think. I'd say the lowest gold's going to go, if things work out absolutely perfectly, would be somewhere around the neighborhood of maybe $1,700-1,800 an ounce at the bottom. But anyways, I don't see that happening either, especially in this climate. So there's not much risk to buy gold even at this high price is what I'm saying. Plus, you can pack a lot more storage in a small space. All right, very good. Let's see here. Twitch Radio says, I got the gold version, but I wasn't happy because of finning. Yes, the finning was horrible on the whole. And I don't know of anybody who escaped it. It was at some level, some degree on most everybody's coins. I got the gold version, but wasn't happy because of finning. I thought about getting the silver one. They're like $100 now, but I'm still upset on the last one. I really do like the design. I'm really a big outdoorsman and a tree guy, so it's right up my alley. Maybe I'll find a little cheaper one down the road, but I doubt it. Yep. No way. I mean, if you're going to buy a gold one, you want to buy that one in person and be able to inspect the coin first. But you're right. I do like the design of it too, actually. I think they did a good job with that one. And Cortamus says here, I made a comment about these being diversity coins and my comments got deleted. Yeah, well, and these aren't necessarily diversity coins. It's just a diversity hires that could have participated, propagated some of the problems we're seeing. But the thing is I don't know. It's frustrating. I even posted a comment on the U.S. Mint's website about about finning, and it got deleted. And I was respectful and everything. It's just crazy. Who's your stacker? I'm so glad I'm a stacker, not a collector. No stress when I'm digging through the bargain bins. Yep, true that, Hoosier. Yep, it does take some stress out of it. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. All right. Very good. Let's march on through and see what we've got here. Here comes another scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, sir. Hi, sir. This is John Matthews calling from Marketplace. How's your day going so far?
Hi, John Matthews. Are you retarded by any chance? Are you slow mentally?
No, sir. What makes you think so?
Because you have this kind of the way you speak, it makes it sound like that you might be an onion.
No, sir. No,
Okay.
there's not such thing.
But
Okay.
what kind of scammer are you? Because only a retard will work for a scam company. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think you're mentally slow, because you work for a scam company. You understand that? You do understand that you are a scammer, right?
I understand what you're trying to say, but you're saying it wrong. Thank
I'm
you for your
saying it
time.
wrong.
Have a nice day, sir.
Wait a
Bye-bye.
second. No. Wait. Let's hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. I'm not done with you yet. When I said an onion, I meant to say you're a turnip, not an onion. You're a turnip, not an onion.
Thank you for the compliment.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thank you. Don't go anywhere yet. I will still want to talk to you about your family life. Sir? What about your family? Are they doing okay?
Yes, sir. Everything's fine here.
Is everything fine?
I hope so that everything is fine from your side.
Are you
Have
in
a nice day. God
Mumbai?
bless
Are you
you.
in
Goodbye.
Mumbai or are you in Delhi? All right. Let's see here. Very good. And okay, here's another scammer. Hello? Hello?
Well,
Hi?
yeah, my name is Steven, and this is a call from the marketplace. So, how are you today?
I'm doing good. I want to know something. Can you tell me, are you the benchode? Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Brent Bosch says here. C-Trep, have you watched the Palisades Gold radio interview with Michael Lynch about 5 months ago? No. I really don't watch many channels that don't really interact here, so I have not seen that. Here goes another scammer. Steve C. is here. Welcome, Steve C. Good to see you. Thank you for being an honorary citizen. Hello? He's back. Steve C. is. Good to see you, brother. All right. See, the thing is, these people have been calling me all day from the marketplace. I'm on the do not call list, but they call anyway. One time it was like 5 calls within 30 seconds. Yes, indeed. All right. But anyways, Michael Lynch about taking ominous developments with keeping silver out of our hands. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that would have been, but be careful with some of the fear-mongering with this stuff. Welcome, Lidford. Good to see you. Chris Pranks. It should be no surprise that the Mint director is a diversity hire. Yep. True that. That's exactly right. Tucson Bubba is not in Delhi, but went to a deli today. Yes, indeed. That's great. All right. I like to have some deli meats. That's a great. Pax Veritas says here, 3 letters to explain why the U.S. Mint enrollment in the U.S., UK, and the world in general have gone to pot. Can only be DEI, and you're exactly right. I tried Johnny Silver, DEI, and DFOs. That's right, Dusty Rhodes. And at least you know that perfect product from them is fake. Yeah, that's right, exactly. All right, Skate Army is here. Good to see CCT. Good to see Hoosier Stackers with us tonight. Welcome. 66 Sam singing us some Beatles songs. Yeah. Dignity says the lack of accuracy in the Mint, it actually has me giggling. Me too. The giggle factor. The giggle factor is in effect for sure. Oh, yeah. Angelo Morial is here. Good to see you. I'm on the scammer Clinton hit list. That's right, exactly. Good to see Silverusson 13 is here as well. Welcome, sir. Let's get on to this one. I spent the 2023 American Liberty Silver Medal at my local grocery store for 24 8-ounce canisters of Kroger branded Parmesan Romero grated cheese blend. Technically made a trade with the store's manager since she's a numismatist just like me. Told her that when I received a replacement COA, I would give it to her as well, and she would have both. That's great. There you go. You spend it as money, even though there's no denomination on it. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. Ridge Runner, welcome. Good to see you. Bill 457 is here. And let's see here. We got Dan Cooper. Says, poor quality is why I stopped buying Silver Eagles. And the missing reed is a joke. I switched to Maples and never looked back. Yes. And the Maples are good quality. And they should be able to do at least as good as that, I think, because they make a lot of Maples and they have no issues. Tucson Bubba, in my experience, U.S. Mint QC does not seem to exist. Exactly right. It's a lack of quality. There you go. Rocky Superstar, I hope you're feeling better. Says this, good morning, sir. I call it the LGBTQ effect. Take a look at the quarter, Dr. Pauly quarter. I looked up this person. I was surprised who it is. I haven't looked him up. I just assume it was another woke person. You know, that they're, you know, it's just crazy. I hate the woke. I hate the woke. Exactly. Let's see here. Earthquake in Florida. Whoa, that's crazy, Dean. Man, that sucks. Big time. SMR says, my medal arrived yesterday and was just fine now. As far as the COA, it's a non-issue for real collectors, but hey, infinite to get outrage clicks. Well, the thing is the medal itself, I should have done a follow-up video to get more clicks. It does have massive finning on it. I took it out of the case and a massive finning on it. And by the way, it is an issue for any real collector. SMAR. It is a real issue for a real collector. Indeed it is. Annie Oakley, I think the world is going crazy. It sure is. You're right, Annie Oakley. Exactly right. Blam777 says here the following. The last thing I got, the reverse proof said a Morgan and Peace dollar. The Peace dollar wasn't in its place and the capsule was not tight. Canceled the subscription. Yep. That's right. Bad stuff. C4 is here. Good to see you. This coffee's almost cold now. I've been drinking it on the regular too. All right, let's see here. Sickening, says B.I.E.I. McDonald. Yes. Pretty bad stuff. Bad quality. My kid is a grandmaster. The U.S. Mint, I don't think, cares about people getting their items in good condition or even if they get them correct as long as they get your money. Well, I mean, sooner or later, something's got to happen where we're going to either stop buying from them or they're just going to wait and see on the secondary market to really look at it in person before you buy something from the Mint. It's just nuts. I've been trying to call them to talk to somebody about the finning issue, but no one returns calls, no one answers. It's crazy. Andrew Macomber says here the following. As a former graphic artist, I know the heart-sinking feeling when it's sent a job to a printer and is printed and delivered with typos. I thought I would be fixed, but thankfully, a review of the process revealed there wasn't adequate procedures in place for a thorough proofreading process. I was corrected immediately and it never happened again. Well, I'm glad it was corrected. And there's nothing wrong with errors and things like that occur from time to time, as long as they're corrected and they're few and far between. But they're becoming more and more prevalent, and the FAA is a prime example of that. And that can be really, really dangerous, really dangerous. Land of the Free says, I wonder if they put milk in their coffee or coffee in their milk. Yes, I wonder too. And here's another example too. And again, let's put it to you this way. Let's say the roles were reversed. and you're going to go on a plane, and your pilot happens to be a very, very well qualified black pilot, okay? And a well qualified black pilot, but they instead hire an unqualified white guy so they can meet a racial quota. So they hire the unqualified or the not so qualified white guy to fly your plane. Which pilot would you rather have? The qualified black guy or the unqualified white guy? I think we all know the answer, right? It's a no-brainer. You hire based off of the qualifications and the experience. Good luck, JM Unleashed. I've been trying for quite a long time to get CS to tell us what vocal fry means. He's never said anything else, but we let his comments go through because he adds to the algorithm. So we'll let it go. But he will never answer that. Let's see here. Cracker Stacker is here. Good to see you. Stupid is as stupid does. That's right, Silver Wilson 13. And the cranky one. I do not and have not liked dealing with the U.S. Mint for quality reasons since I started stacking. No thanks. Yep. I understand. Gold Chick is here. Good to see you. DEI says Richard Dangley. Yep, you nailed it. Who's sitting on their thumbs? Well, not on this one. We want to try to get thumbs up on this live stream. So if you're here, if you don't mind pressing the thumbs up, the experiment did work. We didn't get very many thumbs up or many views on the last one. Very good. Good to see you. Richard Metcalf says, it concerns me a bit. Less competition equals higher cost. Who owns A-Mark? Are they a U.S. company? Well, it looks like BlackRock has big institutional ownership or influence on there. Very good. Pick the parachute. There you go. David Williams is here. Welcome. Good to see. Metal Seer is here. We live in an equity outcome world now. That's right. And that's bad news. That's bad news for sure. Good to see Metal Seer, by the way. Bangalore. There you go. All right. Trump is on RSBN. Cool. James and Lowe. And Richard says, leave it to the mint to make some mistake twice, same mistake twice. Exactly. That's the problem here. Yep, you're right. DEI is it. Should never have been a mistake. 54 people can read and can't hear. That's right. Exactly. It's pretty funny, Richard Metcalf. And Bradley Jordan says, even he got confused on how Americans write the date. Just shows it's just like that in the UK. So invoice should read 1/2/2024. That's right. Well, the invoice is dated by the American standard, so it's 2/1, February 1st, and UK will be the other way around. Did you prepper? What a nightmare! Yes, insane. The membrane. As we move on up here, we've got. Let's see here. Wow. Still, I think they need to do better proofreading. Yes. I think they do too. Very good. NRA remarks coming soon. Okay. Oh, he's speaking at the NRA? Cool. And we got Knife Collector. I still have the 2019 Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle sealed in the shipping box. Wow. I can't believe how much people are wanting for these still in the box coins. Well, Knife Collector, you're sitting on potentially a gold mine there. Yes. And timing that market's going to be very interesting to see how much you can get for that, still sealed in the box. Greetings to Paula G is here. The Asset Stacker is here as well. Welcome. EVOM777. I'd actually be shocked to get an unblemished coin from the U.S. Mint. I know. Tell me about it. It does happen from time to time, but not too often. Matthew Crustlife is here. Good to see Matthew Crustlife. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. Sphinx 11982 on this silver versus platinum video here. Let's see what he says. It's okay. Platinum demand will go up due to the fact that hydrogen fuel cells or engines from GM Honda will be out soon. The engines use 30 grams of platinum. Even the idea of engines last 4 years, use demand will be there for that time. Let's not forget either It's not only the engine, but the charging stations too for hydrogen. That's right. True that. You're right. Long Live Coins is here. You guys check out Long Live Coins channel. Great guy, great channel. Check him out. Yes, indeed. Rondo Tucson here on this video. We're going to probably skip past some of these other comments. I think we've gone through these and get to today's comments here in a moment. He says, there's a new debt clock secret. I look forward to hearing your take on it, Sal. Appears to me they have an end date. Yep, I did a video about that. And I hope you will check it out. I hope you did see it. They didn't do one yesterday. So there was not one there for yesterday. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you, JM, for posting a link to Long Live Coins channel. Dennis Niemeyer is here. IbG is here. Didn't get my milestone notice today for 3 freaking years. Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry you didn't. So today is your 10-year anniversary. Congratulations. I think I'm reading that right. There you go. Yeah, Putin. Yeah, Putin interview. Yep, I did a video about that, Silver Wolverine. Yeah, pretty wild. Let's go up here to some of these other videos. Here we go. Debt Clock Secret. He says the X. Do you guys haven't seen it? I've been keeping up with the Debt Secret cartoons. Hope you will check that out. He says the X in the Debt Clock Secret, or X is a fish symbol, is exaggerated to signal the new coming digital financial system. X means cross-border. Well, actually, it means Christ in the fish signal. It does not mean cross-border. I know what the X means in the fish symbol. The reset will feature sovereign national currencies backed by gold and other commodities traded on a distributed ledger technology. It will create a level playing field for all nations, eliminating the weaponized dollar that was imposed as political will and empire on the rest of the world through sanctions and mostly hurt common people. XRPL is a permissionless, agnostic blockchain for all, except that that's not going to happen for quite some time. They're not going to give up their control that easily. That's for sure. All right. Let's see here. Shared on Truth Social. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate sharing on all these platforms. Oh, 36 months as a member of the Salvation Nation. Okay, very good. All right, thank you. Yes. Wow, thank you, brother. 36 months. I think you're one of the longest supporters here as a member. Wow, that's great. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Very cool. And let's see here. Mark Amberg says, transparent, verifiable means they're going to tokenize all the rest of the assets they haven't stripped from us. Just the same way central bank changing its name and giving us a new scam. We don't need any of the crap. Just let them use gold and silver like our Constitution says. I don't trust this PSYOP. Well, and Mark, it reminds me of what companies are doing. They're moving away from DEI and ESG, and now they're calling it corporate responsibility. Same thing under a new name. Same practice, new name. Just like what multi-level marketing companies do. Same type of deal. All right, let's see here. Carrie Turan says, if it's in their best interest to reset this year, they will. Nothing you or anyone can stop them. Can't be positive with this kind of messages. So sorry I tried. Got sick of it. Well, Carrie, except they can't just really do it whole cloth right yet. There's a lot of stuff they need to do behind the scenes first before they can make that happen. Right now they have Fed Now. That's just the beginning of it, though. Just the beginning of it. So it's going to take a while for them to actually implement it. I don't think it's going to happen before 2030, but they're working towards it. Make no mistake, they're working towards it. All Trump can do is slow it down if he gets in office. Twitch Radio, I still think massive pain in markets is 2025 and 2026. Maybe 2024 is a wake-up moment for people, but I'm fairly confident in my time frame that many hours we put into research using valid scientific methods It's how I've always stayed ahead of the curve. But anyways, just bored and thought I'd share my 2 cents. Cool. Well, thank you, Twitch Radio. Appreciate that so much. Who knows? We don't know how long this is going to last, but something's going to happen. And when it does, the shift will be towards more control over us, which is why it's so important that these states adopt gold and silver as money. All right. Dale Wren says here, he says, Sal, maybe the debt clock people know something we don't. I can honestly say the feds can't keep printing in fiat and expect nothing to crash. Inflation is still very high. The strong dollar is propped up to look strong. Yep. Well, yeah, it's by their design, it's their nature. I do think that some of the strength is valid because it's utilized by so many nations around the world. It's diminishing, but it's only diminishing slightly right now. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Dominique Galt says, you get more debt because your currency is debt. The more debt, the more cash you can spend. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The debt is as a result of a lot of the thing, but this cash is out there to spend. Nobody can just get cash that easily, that quickly. Doesn't work that way. You got to work for it. You earn. In fact, wages have not really kept up with inflation when you think about it, especially with how they've cooked the books with measuring it. I've talked about that recently too. Johnny Yanuik says, WRT, the Federal Reserve note, being a counterfeit derivative, I believe that the meaning behind that statement is discussed on your channel is that one time up until 1971, Federal Reserve notes were redeemable for precious metals, and now they are not. They were redeemable through precious metals. Other countries traded in dollars, which were then redeemable for gold. It created an extra step, but indeed, in the end, it was that was the end result. Now that Nixon closed that window. But now they're derivatives, but they're still legal tender, right? Dollars are still legal tender. Mike 62 MC Mena says, it's down to $800 a minute ago. Everything for platinum. Yep, and it's down. Yep, that's right. There you go. Long live coins. Thank you, brother. David McKenzie. You can't hide the truth. Numbers are in front of your nose. That's right. They're right there. Yes. Asset Stacker. If you want to know what I found out about the interview, I actually posted a video about it earlier today. Hope you will check that out. I go into it pretty good. But short answer is I thought it was a pretty good interview. There's not much he could have really said differently there to challenge him because he was sitting right inside of the Kremlin. And if there's something that Putin didn't like, I guarantee you that we may not see Tucker Carlson come out. He may stay in a prison there or something like that, or who knows what could have been put in a drink where a couple of weeks later he starts to feel really sick, and then he just dies suddenly. All right, very good. And the tribe says, new money was created in 1933 in response to them taking our gold. Gold and silver are old money. Everything else is another scheme. That's right. When you think about it, that's really the bottom line, right? It's about the new money. Very good. All right. Gold and silver are old money. I agree with the CBDC aspect, says Rondo. Corruption will destroy any trust placed in a digital currency. The corruption has already begun in CBDC currency issued to the banks. They are such sellouts, but I can't blame them. They weren't given much of a choice. They are controlled and dependent on the government's corruption, and the people are dependent on the banks. The system is dependent on the fraudulent currency of the Federal Reserve. When the system breaks, SHTF will officially be here. Enjoy your take on it, Sal. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Very good. All right. That's right. John Knox, I tend to agree. He's not a fan of polonium mineral water. That's right, exactly. Very, very true. All right. Thank you, PC Coinstar. Appreciate that. Calvin Cooper, another great video, Sal. I save all the debt clock videos to rewatch. Thank you, brother. That means a lot to me. It's a lot putting that stuff together. I'm working extra hard. I basically have been doing 3 videos a day now instead of 2. And that might be hurting my channel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I produce too many videos? Although I really don't know how it would stop views, because if I do one video, I've done an experiment where I've done just 1 video a day, and the videos don't increase because I don't do another video. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but let's see here. David G. Opinion on the worst U.S. president regarding gold and silver is money in the U.S. If one is too tough, then the 2 worst. Well, probably the first one would probably be, I don't know. That's tough to say. Probably Roosevelt. Franklin Delano Roosevelt is my guess. Yeah, I would say that. Delano Roosevelt. Thank you, David G. He says keep them coming. A lot of people aren't getting notifications, it seems. Good to see you, Nickel. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you, Ominous Rooster. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, the thing is what is a good one, Dale Val? I mean, because I've tried to do videos. I think this is a great video. I think, man, this is awesome, and it does the worst. It does the worst. I did one, Dale Val, about 9 tests for to test for fake silver, and it did horrible. Spent a lot of time on that video, putting everything together and researching it, and it just tanked. So I don't know. It's just, so I figured I'd throw stuff out and see what sticks, and less stuff are sticking these days. It's just crazy. Toby Ward says the fiat currency is illegal. It's unconditional methods of payment. All right. Well, sadly, we're stuck with it. But anyways, I think very good. All right. Hey, thank you, Steve C. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back, my friend. Appreciate that. Tom Larson, thank you, brother. Thank you, Tom. I'm probably going to end up reposting it in a couple of months, though, but thank you. Came at him with some tough questions, but I could have done without the history of Russia. Yep, I know exactly. He way overdid it with that, and I'm with you on that, Silver Wolverine. All right, thank you, Asset Stacker. Have a good night, sir. And thank you for your viewership, Tony Erickson. I appreciate it. So glad you're on the mend. Let's see here. John Jacobs. I don't frequent a lot of the auctions on anybody's channel, really, John Jacobs, anymore. Just there's so much going on, and it's just a lot of it is because I'm busy producing content, but I do watch some of his videos that he posts up. He posts some great videos, but yeah, but it's just tough for the auctions. So yeah. All right, very good. And Jesse James says, you didn't mention U.S. flag and the Jesus fish. I think that means God and country. Yep. Well, I've mentioned those pretty much every other time. Of course, the one time I don't mention them, I get called out on it, but I digress. All right, very good. Let's see here. And William Rome says, derivatives may be legal, but driven by fraud and unconstitutional law. The bond market is the killer. Metal is the answer to all. By not bowing the whiffers. That's right. I don't know what whiffers means, but I think do not bow down to, the World Economic Forumers. I see what you're saying. Very good. All right. I'm going to wager a bet. I bet you that within the course of this live stream, again, that CS is going to say vocal fry. How much you want to bet that he's going to do it? He's not going to say anything else. I'm not want to bet anything monetarily, but anyways. Oh, well. Oh, man, thank you, JM Unleashed. Wow, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, brother. He posted a Silver Basics playlist in the end screen of the video. Thank you. I need to check out that video, by the way. Thank you, JM. I appreciate it. And I'm so sorry. Andy Oakley's not feeling very good today. Stern sinus infection. That really sucks. I hope you feel better. Praying for you. That is a bummer. Yes, indeed. Troll Fighter says vocal fry, but I bet you CS is going to say vocal fry. Watch. The next thing he says is going to be vocal fry. I can almost feel it in my bones. All right. All right, thank you. JM Unleashed is going to post a link to his. Make sure to check out JM Unleashed channel and check out his video that he did on precious metals here. He's going to post the link to it at the end of this live stream. So yes, indeed. Steve C, we're trying to get vocal fry, or trying to get CS to tell us what it means, but I don't know. But he won't do it. All he does is says vocal fry. He's going to say vocal fry again. The definition of what is a vocal fry is going to be vocal fry. That'll be what he says. Boris Perez, absolutely flabbergasting, is incompetence and contagious. I think it is. All right. Trump said there will not be CBDCs. The old system has come down under the current administration. So, yeah, this is the year. He rocks out. Thank you, brother. There won't be CBDCs under his watch, but they will be coming after he leaves, unless we get a good conservative in there to prevent it, like DeSantis. Would be good. All right, Prosperous Porcupine. What gold eagle coin is that in the thumbnail? That is, and I mentioned it in the video itself, it is the 2023 American Liberty reverse. Looks like the dollar supply on the right is reversing, going down very, 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 very slightly. So slightly, it's like a drop in the bucket. It's crazy. It's going down. Yes, indeed. Vocal fry register is the lowest vocal register and is produced through a loose guttural close that permits to bubble through slowly with a popping or a rattling sound at a very low frequency. And I don't think I've got quite that. Whoa. That's like those throat singers in Tibet. I'm not quite there. So, anyways. Thank you, Mental Seer. Those create vibration as they're passing between like a piano or a guitar string. Side by side on my piano keyboard. But we want him to say it. I want CS to say all that. All right. Or at least get Lewis to do it. Pirate Metals is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Sunday White Rabbit says the following here, and I quote, so what makes you so confident in a CBDC? No one has addressed a few problems with a completely worthless money system that is illegal. First of all, it will be hacked to pieces within minutes. Second, how can counterfeiting be stopped? All digital in China and Russia have had it hacked to pieces within minutes. Worthless money will not work. It's the end of money. I think CBDC is a myth. They aren't going to do that. Or they already would have. Well, Sunday, they're already beginning it. They're already starting with something called Fed Now. And it's got some hiccups to it too. But the thing is that everything will be centralized. And that is where the security will be. So it's not that it can't be hacked completely, but that's not going to stop them from doing it. It's already being talked about. It's already being explored. There has been a executive order on the matter. William Rome says the 10 rules for life of Thomas Jefferson seems to apply. I don't have to look at those. Look those up sometimes. Let's see here. Sunday says, I found enough information that I knew something bad was coming for 2020. The same research led me to 2023 and 2024 as well. They will not pass this year up like they didn't pass up 2020, and the banks began to fail in succession in 2023. If I told you how I got this information, you wouldn't believe me. It's a number game and deals with solar maximum cycles. And this is the end, brother. Interesting. Well, a clock can be wrong twice a day unless you break the clock. Or if it's a digital clock and you unplug it, then it's not right at all. I wouldn't place my wagers on solar minimum cycles if I were you. Just because you got 2020 right. So yeah, probably wouldn't. I mean, and I appreciate your information. Appreciate you sharing. But I just, some people feel very, very confident on dubious information or things on solar cycles or some sort of, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't take those very seriously, in other words. Boris Perez, I must say, Uncle Sal, I do agree the king does look good in this portrait. Kind of reminds me of his dad. Yes. Yes, indeed. Very good. Silver Heist is here. Silver Lunatic is with us tonight. Appreciate you being here. Didi Prepper, excellent report. Very insightful, educational. Keep them coming. It's real money. That's right, Didi Prepper. Thank you. Silver Goblin says, can't get my head around why you people keep spending fiat on this American crap. I don't trust any American silver except Sunshine Mint's 999 fine coins. Well, Sunshine Mint make rounds, and they actually produce the blanks for the U.S. Mint. So there's that. So that's kind of an ironic comment there. But anyways, I digress. The clock people want you to download. What do they want us to download, Cold Chick? Coin collecting fun. Crush the like button, my friend. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, sir. Star charts, tell me. There you go. Rely on the star charts. Very good. Let's see here. And let's see here. Let's move on past this. Here we go. We've got CS, but it says Olka Nakanaku says Vocal Fry. Vocal Fry. Well, this is all I know how to say as I'm responding to your comment and verbally on a live stream. Kendon Benoit on this. One of these days we're going to get to today's videos to comment on. We're still 2 days behind. I thought I got a lot of these, but I guess I didn't. Let's see. We're gonna move up to at least to yesterday's videos. Really, is the COA that big of a deal? Most of them graded anyway, and they didn't grade the COA with the metal. So why does it matter? Also, if you're comparing the border size on the coins, come on, man, really? So now we are down to measuring the borders for the love of Christ. Yes, yes, Kendra, that's exactly right. We are doing it. I will never change the way I say explore, number one, and number two, it is bad because this was supposed to be the corrected one. This was supposed to be the corrected one, and being struck off center is a big deal. Yes, indeed. So yes, it is a big deal. It does matter. If you're paying $82 for a collectible coin, you expect it to be good, near perfect. Yes, indeed. You're paying for that premium. They got to get it right, Kendra. Zardons is looking at us for the algorithm. Appreciate the algorithm. Appreciate that so much. Bill 457 says, boom shakalaka. See the Kennedy note? We were on the gold standard. What really happened to America and its debt? Yes, indeed. Very, very true. I could eat Salisbury steak dinner. That sounds good, Dina. Our Salisbury steak. Sabinator is here. Something wrong with the space-time continuum. Indeed, there is. Okay. And here, let's go. Let's move on up here. I'm tired of answering these. Let's go here. This video did not get a lot of views either. Stack 'em high. Doubt very much it will hit $30 this year or even next year. As always, the manipulated market will not allow us to get to that price anytime soon. That's right. All right. Once there's news, good or bad, technicals can get thrown out the windows. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You said it. That's why I never really paid too much attention to the technical analysis, because there's a whole lot of math, a whole lot of predictive analysis, only to get thrown out the window with stuff like that, and and it just goes nuts. Silver Patriot is here, and the price can go in a crazy direction, completely ignoring those. Glad you guys are with us here tonight. And let's see here. Algorithm food from Zardoz. Thank you, Zardoz. I said in 2024 is a year for precious metals. Oh, let's do a scammer. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah?
Hey, my name. Yeah, my name is Mike Anderson. How are you doing?
Hi, Mike Anderson. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
Well, this call is regarding your healthcare benefits. Do you have Medicare, Medicaid?
Yes, I do. I also have a vocal fry. Do you know what a vocal fry is?
And how old are you?
I asked you a question. Do you know what a vocal fry is? Oh, that martichode. I'm adding 2025s. I'm thinking it might be a better in the early parts. Perhaps so. Very well could be. All right. By the way, where's CS with his vocal fry? Where's CS? CS, where's your vocal fry? Very good. And JPC Coinstar, I like silver. Thanks. Nice. All right, awesome. Explore DEI. Let's see here. And Annie Oakley, we pray she feels better soon during sinus infection. Says here, I believe it's going to happen this year. In the meantime, back up the truck. Yes, indeed. Make fidget spinners popular again. There you go, Annie Oakley. Exactly. Nobody will buy the silver when it hits $40 an ounce. At least not at that price. If you sell for less at that point, your customer will be disappointed if arbitraging. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. Some of these coin shops, I disagree, Digital Music. I disagree. When silver price hit up to $50 an ounce or close to it, people were buying it like crazy. Look at the mintage number for Silver Eagles in 2011. It was through the roof. People were buying them up like crazy. And Carrie Turan, right? And I've got mountain property in Kansas for sale. Please, there you go. All right. Well, Carrie Turan, hook up with Annie Oakley. She might want to buy some of that from you. There's Zardos. He's here looking and waving to us. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you being here. And Michael K. It has to happen sooner or probably later. The ball-on must break the waterline and then bursting out, like the Tool album on the way back in the day. That's right, exactly. Fidget spinner, go. That's right, exactly. Go fidget spinner. That's right. Got to get to the hook fast. I try skate army. I'm trying my best to get the hook fast. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's get past some of these. I'm going to get into today. Oh, there's Metal Seer. Metal Seer. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the super thanks, my friend. You're one of the few that do it. Have a good night, CCT. Sleep well, brother. Appreciate you. So Metal Seer says, I don't have to dream about future gold prices. It's at $2,035 an ounce as I type this. Against strong headwinds. You're right, Metal Seer. Exactly right. Very good. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Digital Music. Well, maybe his coin shop, probably he wasn't buying as much. That very well could be the case. Maybe thought it was risky, but I know overall it was a demand was up for the Eagles and silver in general. A lot of silver being sold. All right, David G. says here, I've got to get through this here. It says here, thanks, Al. The U.S. presidents are a scapegoat for the policy of the central banks, Federal Reserve, President Wilson, Roosevelt, and Nixon, especially once bankers have had enough leverage. They are the ones calling the shots, but they have to have a scapegoat. Always, never their fault. That's true. Yep, exactly right. Very good. Speech therapist explains vocal fry. Thank you, Metal Seer, for that. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Thank you, brother. Have a good one, my friend. Thanks for popping in tonight. Thank you for being the only super chatter tonight. Appreciate that for popping in. Tucson Bubba. Whoa, Tony Erickson. Boom. Has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Way to go, Tony. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you, sir. Let's give you, in fact, I owe Tucson Bubba some push-ups too. So let's do 10 push-ups in your honor. Thank you so much. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Had to get a little bit of the blood flowing tonight. Just for gets and shiggles, you know what I mean? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, Tony. If you received a channel gift membership from Tony, give him a big, warm thank you. Just don't give him a neck hug. Because it's still probably a little sore, his neck is. Thank you, Steve C. Thank you, brother, for coming back. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Yes, digital music. That very well could be the case. Very astute. Very wise observation, digital music. Yes. Probably right. About what that. Very good. All right. All right. All right, there you go. That's right, John Knox. You can do that emoji now. And thank you, Metal Seer. The Fidget Institute projects a jump in fudget demand based on your efforts. That's right. There you go. Thank you, Metal Seer. Appreciate that. All right. Super Spear 2009 says the following. This here. Let's see here if we can see it. Where is it? The Fed was illegal from the start. The Constitution states money is issued by the Treasury. The reset is not only for the U.S., but the whole world. BRICS is pushing the timeline fast forward. The dollar is already dead. They just haven't had the funeral yet. The only solution of gold and blockchain to move it. Thanks for your hard work. Thank you, Super Spear. I think it's a little premature to call the dollar dead yet, though. As long as you... when will the dollar die? I think that the dollar will officially die when people won't take the time to pick it off from the street or use it as much. They'll find other things themselves. Now, we may see the beginning of that or the foundation for such a thing with what some of these states are doing. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens there. All right. Remember, Tony Erickson, I love that. That's great. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's funny. Oh, man. And then Gold Chick will find that funny, too. That's hilarious. Oh, my goodness gracious. A membership. West Texas Stacker is here. Very good. That's right. West Texas Stacker. You want to tell you what? That's a benefit no matter the price, right? Owning the actual precious metal offers protection from government overreach. Very good. Joe B. dead. But no funeral. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Skate Army. That's actually a very good point. Like Joe B. dead, but no funeral yet. That's right. Exactly. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. All right. Mark B. is here. Good to see Mark B. Colonic Stacker is here. Welcome, Colonic. And we also have William Rome says, if all the people we are believing, if all the people we believe we are living in normal times, we are all screwed, he says. The structure of water can be changed simply by focusing on it. Life is, in fact, mind over matter. Why pump failure? This is the job of the ruling class. Well, and the thing is that, I don't know, we can do more to help each other by developing relationships with our neighbors and strengthening our families, because sooner or later it may come down to it where we may rely on ourselves and each other more so than the society from which we are a part. And that's really healthy anyway. Let's see here. We've got Rubber City Rebel. This month in May, we will be off to the races with gold and silver. Who knows? We very well could, but it may not happen until later in the summer. First Landing says, the dead clock videos are awesome. Thank you, First Landing. I appreciate that. I wish more would think the same. But maybe as I keep doing them, I don't know. Whoa, Zardoz! Zardoz has just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Matching Tony Erickson. Way to go, Zardoz. Thank you. If you received one from the great Zardoz, give him a big fat thank you. That's awesome. Gold Chick says, Sal, watching CNBC? I just can't wrap my brain around that. Actually, I just read an article. Fasteners for jewelry use very little silver, but India loves it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They sure do. Thank you. Silver Brother 72 says, imagine, let me get over here to make this more beneficial. We've got to make this thing happen in a special way here. Hold on. If the gold breaks the $2,100 resistance and silver lags behind, the ratio hits 100 to 1 and you trade gold for silver, then the ratio drops to 68 to 1. Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, it could happen. Timing this stuff is tough. Very good. All right, let's see here. Welcome to John Bannon. All right. And let's see here. Richard Metcalf, I'm willing to endure a little pain for later rewards. The pain can be eased by buying at the lower prices. Use the pain to your advantage. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. John Bannon, Silver Institute, not sure. I believe what they say. Take everything for a grain of salt. Silver is $30. I'm going to sell a lot of my stack. Yes, I hear you. If I do that, then I feel like we'll have enough silver. Interesting video as always, Sal. Thank you. By the way, I owe Zardoz 5 push-ups. So I'm going to do that right now. For Zardoz. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay, let's see here. A user says here on this $30 one video, and I'm going to really scroll up here in a minute to get some of today's videos because you guys may not have seen today's videos. The COMEX only trades at 5,000 ounce bars to supply industry for use in huge and growing PV demand, EV, electronics, military, water purification, etc. And mine silver has been less than demand over a number of years. So there really is all of the stock of old silver in vaults to meet future demand from past supply. Well, that's been part of the problem with some of these vaults, especially the LBMA vaults. And they've been going through all of that. The supply becoming more dependent upon refiners melting coins and bars, but these are relatively small in an overall supply of physical silver. So the question is silver becoming really, really scarce? Well, it's well, first of all, as Silver Austin 13 pointed out, the contracts, there's 2 different types of contracts, small and large. The smalls are the 1,000 ounce bars. They are the standard unit. A large contract is 5 bars of 1,000 ounce bars. But there's a lot of silver that can be recycled from various different sources, including industrial, including from fountains and the like. And they are starting to do that more often now. 2024, that's expected to go down, but mining supply is expected to go up a little bit, according to the Silver Institute, which kind of goes against some of the narrative from which I think they're, in a sense, somewhat honest anyway, but numbers can be tweaked. Let's go up here to today's, some of the videos, some of the comments from up here. Here's one. You probably didn't see this video. My guess is everybody in this live stream probably did not see this video about new coin designs being reviewed for the USA 250th anniversary. I hope they come up with a low mintage beauty. Well, they're going to be circulating coins. It'll be the biggest circulated coin effort ever done by the United States Mint. It's historical, which is why I'm probably going to be covering this topic as well as the other channels that are doing it too. Because I used to be the guy that gave the latest U.S. Mint news too. But anyways, there you go. Nice, David G. Appreciate you doing the push-ups with me when I'm doing them. And let's see here. Here it is. If any metal could explode right now, it's this one. That's platinum. Dang says, I heard the same thing about platinum for over a year ago and purchased an ounce. As of now, it's worth about $90 less plus a premium, and now it seems pretty high for a lackluster metal. Yep, it's going to take some time. It's risky. It's very risky, dang. You're right. All right, let's see here. Where are we? Pressing on here. Let's go to the next comment. Come on, if I can get my mouse back here. So much to go past here. Come on now. Let's see here. Let's go up to today's video. There's too many comments. Anxious Stacker. We haven't seen Anxious Stacker for a while. Let's answer his comment. I like seeing it as low as possible. As long as I'm in the market to increase what I have. You can never have enough to just keep stacking. I figure once I'm up to 1 kilo of generic, sovereign, and constitutional weight combined, not including my premium pieces, I'd be able to focus more on gold and stacking numismatics. Yes, there you go. Yep, definitely. I think that's a good measure. Either a kilo or maybe even 100 ounces. Thanks for sharing, and thank you, Anxious Stacker. Appreciate you. Red Crawler is here. Good to see Red Crawler. Welcome, glad you are here. And Plumbanuk says here, I just wish we all had a set of rules to play by. Hard being in this market with a blindfold on. It's tough. It is a complicated market, for sure, indeed. Skeptical. I love that name. That's pretty cool. Says here, silver is a valuable commodity. It has important uses in the medical field, electronics, etc. Everybody knows this. Various forces will try to push the price of silver down, but its true worth will always tell. You hold on to your silver stack for the long haul, and it won't disappoint you. I think that's good advice. I agree with that. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right, let's see here. And Swoop Magpie. I bought my first ounce of platinum 2 days ago. It was 10/1/10/2022 kookaburras. Platinum is looking like the best value precious metal at the moment. Whether the market agrees or not is another thing. Wow, goodbye. Hopefully you got him very good. Yes, it is clear. That's right. You can press the thumbs up button, Red Crawler. Appreciate it. And very much appreciate that. And let's see here. And Cody Strom says, oh, wow, Big Silver made such a huge, gigantic columbus and move today. Wow, just earth-shaking, groundbreaking development today. Today was different than anything I've ever seen before. Never said any of that, Cody. Never said any of that, Cody. All right, let's see here. And Kevin Sharp says, and did any buy the Liberty and Britannia medals yesterday? Got 2 of them. I'm surprised they're still have the gold ones. Yeah, I went ahead and bought one. I'm reluctant to do it. I think I can always flip it if I need to, but we'll see what it looks like. If there's massive finning on it, I may just do that. User says, absolutely beautiful artwork, such perfection in every detail. Master engravers had to have done the work. Yes, they were really good at this coin. If you've not seen this video, just for the beauty of some of these, they've gotten so much better. The technology to be able to provide these great details in these coins is amazing. Richard Metcalf says it's a beautiful coin, no doubt, but I'm not going to start collecting another series. I totally understand that too. You can have too many irons in the fires for sure. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. Yes, indeed. Thank you. C130 Hercules here says the following. I don't buy any of these toys. Stick with the real thing and never have a problem or lose any sleep over it. Well, it's not a toy. It's silver. It just happens to be a little bit more collectible than silver eagles and the like. So, anyways, very, very good. Let's see. Never did reach 0 thumbs up, IbG. We ended up with 54. It's crazy. But I'm hoping this time we can get to 100 thumbs up tonight. I don't know if we'll get there or not, but we have a little less viewership tonight, but I appreciate you guys being here. And Jack Brown says, on the subject of currency, Putin is ex-KGB. Listen to what he omits and as much as what he says. That's exactly right. Good point. He redirected the conversation when talking about China and BRICS. No one can choose their neighbors. The subject was currency, not geography. Jack Brown, very astute. I noticed some of those tactics too. I don't trust Putin any more than I can throw him. Exactly right. Very, very true. All right, 113 said for a caller. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And by the way, had we not have as many thumbs up, I don't think we would have as many viewers as we have now. So thank you guys for doing that. Clear Lake Drive says, nice looking for sure. Once again, our mint has a way to go to catch up. That they do. Nice try. We'll try to obtain them both. Very nice. Thank you, Ronald Hall. Very cool. And then on the platinum video, the platinum tiger is very nice. I like the maple too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, really beautiful coins. I just like platinum. I can't help it. I love the density of it. I love the feel of it in my hand. It's really good stuff. Very good. All right. Russia is a commodity rich. That they are. They've got a lot of resources for sure. You're right. And 132% GDP to debt ratio. This number is beyond control. Yes, it's insane. John Bethia says, pretty coins, but I am only into BU coins of the realm. Right there you go. So just U.S. coins. All right. That means the eagle and the eagle only. All right. We're good. It's slowing me down. Oh, I'm sorry, Zardal. Sorry about that. We're slowing you down. I'm sorry. We've got the Bruce says, demand must be going up and could be keeping prices stable and even going a little bit higher when other indices drop, which is a good sign. Yes, indeed. Like we are baking. See your title. Yep, I changed it right away. Although that may have hurt me because I misspelled it for the first like 1 minute of the video being published. I saw my mistake and corrected it. What if I told you this is the video I posted about a banking crisis potentially looming here? What if I told you the banking crisis has zero correlation to gold and silver prices? The dollar is correlated to other currencies, sentiment, supply, demand, and economic activity. People will flock to U.S. dollar during darkest times, not PMs. Dark horse. I did cover that in this video to agree. Why I think it will be different is because the dollar is on the brink. If they start lowering rates as a response to this crisis, and they start bailing these banks out, that means the dollar will lose its strength. It'll have no choice. It has only one way to go. That will have an effect on precious metals. So it's a ripple effect, and I think it will ripple. Matthew Crustlife is still with us tonight. Good to see Matthew. Eli is here. C4 is with us. Appreciate you guys hanging with me here. Have you seen the 2-ounce version? Holy crud, they're stunning. No, I've not seen. Oh no, I've seen it on the website, and it is really cool. Silver will crash, says Clock Fixer. I don't think it will this time, though. Not like in 2020. I don't think it will. I could be wrong, though, but we'll see here. Exciting time to be alive. Indeed it is, Arnold. Indeed it is. Shadow work, you're right. Stack 'em high. The banking crisis is real. My bread won't rise. That's right. The baking crisis. That's right. The baking crisis is real. But you can see I did change it. Matt Bittner with a emoticon there, thank you. And Metal Seer, thank you, brother. Metal Seer, are you still here? I really do appreciate your support with these super thanks. You and Norwegian Made are the only ones that do these, and I appreciate you doing it. It means a lot. It does help the channel, and I appreciate it. Jim Bianco states, systematic risk within the U.S. banking sector cannot be ruled out, as many other smaller banks engaged in commercial real estate lending have been negatively impacted by the discounted value of office buildings due to low occupancy rates. Yes, thank you. Yes, there's some trouble brewing for sure. Yes, indeed. I think nobody can deny that. Exactly. The Viagra for the dollar will not work anymore. That's a good way to put it, Skate Army. You're exactly right. Sooner or later, something's gonna give there. I had a similar story this morning. Don't trust banks. That's right. Thank you, Kerry Turan. Knife Collector, banking crisis will be a major excuse to go to digital under the control of 4 to 6 major banks. Yep, I think they'll never let a good crisis go to waste, for sure. David G., who I appreciate him watching the videos, means a lot. He says the following here. Thanks, Al. I'm thinking precious metals will initially take a big hit with the banking crisis, but if you can hold on, there will be a slingshot upwards when the Fed is forced to lower rates and start printing. That's right. If this happens before the Fed lowers rates, I think that could happen, but it'll be very, very short-lived. There's Norwegian Maid. She's with us. I'm just talking about you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, whoa. Norwegian Maid just said her bank branch was closing. Wow. And we have seen some of that. I actually covered about that in a story a couple of months ago, how some of these other branches are actually closing down. Not the whole bank itself, but branches starting to close around. That is horrible news. I'm sorry to hear that, Norwegian Maid, and thank you so much. All right. By the way, Norwegian Maid is inspiring a video I'm going to be doing probably here soon. So stay tuned for that from Norwegian Maid. Silverstruck says, the only YouTube channel I have ever seen talk about this series is Salivate Metal. Thank you. Neat series of coins, and I'd like to detail the coins for those interested not too far into the series. On coin number 2, jump in and collect. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Silverstruck. Appreciate that very much. And, all right. Where are we at? Let's get over here to the next one to see what we've got happening here. Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who recently just went to bed, says this: I get great pleasure from not giving the banks a single cent. I once calculated how much they would be getting from me over my 25-year mortgage, and it was more like twice than what I borrowed. The bastards never got it all, as I paid it off early and never given them a penny since. Yep, I pay extra on my mortgage too. Although I may have to stop doing that this year, because I'm basically working right now to pay taxes, because my estimate has gone up and my income's gone down. Estimate has gone up, which means that I'm basically working to pay taxes right now. Metal Seer, regional banks are stressed due to low occupancy rates. That's exactly right. I guess it would drive gold and silver prices. Yes, indeed. That's right. Very good. All right. Well, folks, thank you so much tonight. I'm going to have to head out of here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you being here tonight. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Stay tuned on Sunday night. We will be back in effect, and you guys are amazing. If you haven't had a chance, I hope you will check out the videos I posted today. Thank you again for being here. A multitude of gratitude. You all have a wonderful evening and weekend ahead. Take care, all.